Well, hi, I'm Richie,
I'm Darcy.
and we are here to share our experience um, with you guys over our journey to try to be off grid. Um, it seems like so much of everything we've looked at and all the channels we tried to follow or information we've tried to look up has not really given us anything that shows uh, really living in just a real house off grid. Um, we have a regular 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom house. We live on 5 acres. We have a greenhouse. We have a workshop. We have a hot tub. I mean, we live a normal life, and yet we are running majority of our time we are off grid on our power. Um, it's January 1st. It's cold.
Yeah,
So,
2024, by the way.
yeah.
First day of 2024.
Yeah, it's cold out. There's a lot of snow on the ground. I'll show you guys a little clip. We've still got a lot of snow out there on the ground. South-facing stuff definitely, melts off a lot quicker. But we wanted to share our experiences in hopes that maybe we could help others, and maybe others can help us. We don't know everything. We're learning as we go. Um, and we wanted to share with you.
Seems like all the information that we get on some channels, like YouTube, you have I don't want to be sounding wrong, but you have the information that is for a shack or a cabin somewhere out in Alaska in the middle of nowhere, people putting mud on their houses, weeks and weeks of physical labor. And we want you to understand this is a regular house, 1,800 square feet. We both work, and we have this property that allows us to expand with the solar and the wind turbine and gathering our water for the greenhouse, different things of that nature. But being off grid, it doesn't have to be with banjo music and the crazy people and drama.
Yeah. The crazy crazy drama we see on some of the shows,
They're
and
entertaining.
yeah, definitely entertainment, but it makes everybody look like you got to be a hippie or a hillbilly or something because you want to live off grid. You got to
Right.
use a home posting toilet.
No.
No. We have a well. We have a septic system.
2 full bathrooms. Yeah, a
We
hot tub.
basically live a completely normal life, and we are almost 99% completely off grid. Um,
We do not sell our energy back to the power company. We have battery backup systems. When the power company loses their power, we do not.
yeah, we are functioning
Independent.
almost entirely on our own.
Yep.
We do have some days where we get a lot of snow. Those are tougher days. Um, if we limit our power use, we can go, a couple few days easy if we are only using lights and TVs and general stuff. We're not running the electric dryer. We're not using the hot tub. We're not um,
Using the
using
oven
the
at night.
microwave or the electric oven. All those things. Dishwasher.
It makes you more mindful of when you use electric large appliances. The dryer I usually run during the day. Dishwasher we run during the day. The oven hopefully during the day, but in winter it's really difficult to gauge that. I have an electric Traeger smoker. A lot of our stuff is electric, and we still are off grid.
Yeah, and we like electricity because we can create electricity on our own. Um, Other types of heating, you are dependent upon a company or another
Conglomerate.
conglomerate, yeah, somebody that you're going to have to pay, and those costs just keep going up and up and up. So we added a wood burning stove to the house a couple of years back,
Yeah.
which has been very beneficial to keep our propane bill down.
Yes.
This year we added a wood burning stove in the greenhouse, which you guys will see more of as we do more videos, and also in the workshop. So I used to do a little propane heater in there and then keep it stable with an electric heater, but the electric heater drew a lot of power. So this year, wood burning, and it works fantastic. We'll try to cover more of that stuff as we do more videos. And keep in mind, this is all very new for us. This is a new experience, trying to make videos to share information with everybody. If you have questions, please ask. We'll try to answer whatever we can. And hopefully, there's some of you out there that can help us, help us to get new information that's going to take us on this journey to become 100% off-grid.
Yeah. And we still have a connection to the grid for a backup system, but by no means are we giving them or selling them any of our electricity. That is a completely different contract, and you are bound to sell them your extra electricity, which means you don't get to keep it. We are keeping our electricity, but we do pay just for the hookup, just to be hooked up to the grid for backup. We're still, so just so you know that, we are on grid, but off grid as well. We could be completely off grid.
Yeah.
But
what we have is what they call on our system is a hybrid system. It does not have a net metering back into the grid. Like she said, we're not selling them any of our power, which they would love us to.
Yeah.
They would love us to give them our excess power that they could turn around and sell to somebody else for a profit. We have a grid tap, and what that tap does is if we are down on our power because of, bad days of weather or something, we can grid tap and it will pull power from the grid to support us. That tap could also be used for a backup generator. So if we were 100% off and we cut them completely off, we could have a generator on that it would kick the generator on to cover our power. But then you're using fuel, and you got to pay for that.
But as it is, we run everything that we have in the house with the off-grid system and we're going to expand eventually. We'd like to expand.
Yeah, we have ideas for more, and hopefully you guys, if you're going to be watching us, you'll be able to see our journey as we continue forward. We're going to back up on a lot of stuff and show you what we have done and where we're at. So in the rest of this video, we're going to kind of show you the solar system that we're doing, and I'll show you on the app. By 11 o'clock this morning, it's probably 11:30 or so, we were already at 78% on our batteries, which is really good by 11 o'clock because we didn't use a lot of power overnight. So we're doing well.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys the app that shows me how much power we have. And she's even been running the electric dryer this morning, and we're still producing way more power than that thing's using.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
all right, so let's show you what we've got going on. Okay, so I'm bringing you guys up on our roof. Just wanted you to be able to see what we have up here for solar panels. We have 18 panels. They're 365 watts apiece. And right now we're at about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun is on them pretty good. During the summer it hits so much better. We create a ton of energy in the summer. But you can see it's all mounted on a roof rack system. Sometimes when we get snow on them, I will do my best to try to get them cleared off so that we make energy during the day. And it's not too hard. I can do it without too much trouble. You can kind of see the track system that we used. And I think I'm going to end up maybe adding just 2 more panels in this open section because our system will handle 2 more. And we can get just a little more power out of it. But I just wanted you guys to be able to see what we did. I did all this myself with the help from a couple of friends to get the panels up here. But we just laid out the tracks, and it goes down really easy once you get the tracks all laid out. Hardest part is getting everything anchored into the roof trusses. Okay, so I got to show you guys the solar panels that are up on the roof, the 18 panels, and now I'm going to show you where all that power goes to. So we're going to go over here. This is a solar shed that we built on the side of the house. We wanted something that looked nice, that would blend with the house, and this houses all of our solar equipment. So here it is, and what we have two big batteries, which are obviously very big batteries. They're 600 pounds a piece, and they were a little bit of a challenge to move around, considering we don't have a concrete driveway or anything. We're on gravel. But 600 pounds a piece, and they are 15 kilowatts a piece, so this gives us 30 kilowatts of battery power. This is where all our power is coming in from the solar panels. These are our disconnect switches. And then these are our inverters. We have two inverters that give us 240 volt, and each one is 6,500 watts. So 6,500 watts a piece, with 30 kilowatts of battery. So over in this corner you can see where we have all the equipment for the wind turbine, including a turbine brake to stop it in case the wind is too heavy. Then we can actually kill the turbine from here, and it puts a brake on it. This is all really new for us, working on using a turbine. I've had a really hard time trying to find information on adding a turbine to this system that we're running to get more power. So that's a work in progress. As I learn more, I'll share more. If you guys have some information out there that could help me with, tying this into my system and making sure that I'm getting my power correctly out of it, please let me know. I would be welcome for the information. But the turbine itself is up there. It's up on top of the workshop. So I built the pole right up through the peak of the roof of the workshop. And of course it's not moving. We're not making any power. It's a 2,000 watt turbine that we haven't seen a lot of wind lately. So I don't know exactly how much power we're getting from it, but we're hoping for more. So this is, you can see that we still have a meter. We do have the grid coming in to our house, and at this point at the meter is where it would split. From here it went to the house, and then also went to the garage, which has now got the workshop too. So although we have the house and the greenhouse and everything on that side is completely on the solar system, the garage and the workshop are still on the grid for now. I would hope to add more to our system and then link them so that we can get more power when we need it, and then we will have the garage and the shop off grid as well. At that point then I think we'll be closer to being 100% off grid. But we have propane. We do get propane. We use propane mostly for cooking, so we don't go through a lot of it. We do still use some for heating. The heater will turn on by itself if we don't have the wood stove burning. If it gets cool in the house, it will turn on. If we're not home, it'll turn on. So we're still using the propane for that. But other than that, we don't really use it for much water heating. We have a tankless water heater that only turns on when we need hot water, and it uses propane. But the propane use that we have now is so minimal compared to what we were doing when we were running our heater constantly just on propane. We were spending a lot of money on propane in the wintertime. Now that we have the wood burning stove, we don't use it hardly at all. It runs very little early in the morning maybe, and then sometimes when we're not home yet and it gets cool in the house, it will turn on. But we try to do most of our heating with the wood burning stove now. Well, Darcy and I started this video a few months back when we were doing an introduction and showing what we were doing here at our house in Colorado. Few things have changed since we started this video, and now a few months in, we're still going to put our videos out and we're still going to talk about our stuff that's going on here in Colorado, but we have since purchased land in Arizona. And we're hoping to do an entirely new build there and be able to share that with everybody through the whole process of what we do in Arizona. We have put our house on the market here in Colorado, but everything that we've done here, we still want to share, some of our experiences here. So if anybody has questions or anything about what we've done here, any questions about the greenhouse or our power system that we have used here, our hybrid system. When we go to Arizona, it will be 100% off-grid. We won't have a grid to tie to, so that's going to be a whole new experience for us. But we're still doing stuff here. We're still trying to make some videos and, work on our channel. All the video stuff is obviously new for us. But this was kind of an introduction video to get this out of who we are and what we were doing and how we're trying to work on our homestead project and be off-grid. And we'll do more of that as we move into the future. Hopefully not too far off. So hoping that we're gonna get to it soon. But wanted to wrap this video up and get it on there just to let you guys know who we are and what we're doing, and hopefully we can share our experiences with you, and if you have questions, we can answer those questions. And if you guys have input for us, please, we are completely open to input on any of the videos. If you have information to share with us, we'd love to hear it. We're just looking to move forward and become more self-sustaining for ourselves as we move closer into retirement. We're now semi-retired, so we're getting there. Hopefully, within the next year or so, we'll have a lot more going on. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys like and subscribe. And please, like I said, if you have info for us, please send it our way. We'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching our videos.